maduro, para el mercado.
Ese que está ahí.
¿Tú quieres,
Míralo, sí.
¿Tú quieres ese que está
Sí,
ahí?
dame ese.
¿Quieres probarlo?
Sí. Wow.
Vamos a ver.
Beautiful. Wow. Vamos a estar comiendo tomate, ¿no?
Es que el tomate tiene vitamina C.
Hasta mañana. Delicious. I love it.
La vitamina, por eso que no nos enfermamos aquí en el campo.
Bien.
Está llenando la mano, No, está bien, está bien. Que vea que tú estás observando el tomate como... Yes, sir. No, mira.
¿Tú quieres, Mago?
Claro. Oh.
Standing in the field on the farm with Teo and Margarita feels like home. In this moment, I feel grounded, knowing that I'm in the presence of people who are chasing their dreams while I'm also chasing mine is awesome. You never see people knowing the difference. Like you grow up, you eat tomatoes, you say, I don't like tomatoes, they're nasty. No me gusta tomato porque son asquerosa. And then you taste one that's real, because this is real, and it's like, wow, maybe I do like tomatoes. I just never had a good one. These are the ones, these are hot. No, this dulce, sweet, yeah. Because I like greens, I love greens, I love greens.
Okay, now cross.
Ay, coño.
Wow.
3 meses.
I thought it was such a harder, and it's whoop, fastly, very easy. Zanahoria.
Oh, okay.
This part.
People put it in the soup.
Yeah. We cook this a lot, black people, a lot. This is very important.
Te pueden cortar hojitas pequeñas como esta. Ya estas están así de ese tamaño estarían listas.
Yeah.
La tardanza es crecer con el invernadero con calefacción completada mañana a las 8. Tenemos que estar allá a las 7.
Southside.
De la mañana. Okra.
Okra.
Llegamos a la
Straight from
okra.
Africa.
Mira otro aquí.
I like the fact that I can come here and one, meet the actual person. I can have a conversation with you. I can taste and see and smell and know that everything's gonna be good because I know and I trust the person that's giving it to me, and that's important. A lot of our health issues are because we don't have a connection to the food we grow. And you guys are helping a whole community. By doing this, you're helping a whole community through me, through you, to be able to get healthier because they'll know where their food comes from. And it helps, it really will help the community. ¿Cómo está? Estoy feliz. Ay, sí. Yo nací aquí mismo. Because of Southside Community Land Trust, pathways have been created that help small businesses such as myself to be able to do farm to table in a way that's affordable. Their only benefit is doing what their mission states, which is helping people have access to locally grown produce. Nobody else is really doing that. So to see that an organization actually is saying, we believe in this, we're gonna take a financial backing to it to make sure there's space for it. We're also gonna connect with all the farmers and give them to you so that you don't have to go looking for them. They're all in one central place. It makes it easier for the business to grow. It makes it easier for the farmers to be connected to businesses so that they have a consistent access to funds. And just having that connection alone helps the whole food ecosystem in this community. As a little girl, I look back and I find that even though the way I designed my dream has changed, the intent behind it still stays the same. When I was younger, I originally wanted to be, I remember being a little girl, like 10 years old, I want to be a child psychiatrist. But I knew at 10 that I wanted to do something that helped kids. I wanted to do something that benefited children. And so although it's not the psychology part of it, food still helps children. And so because my ultimate goal is to be able to teach children how to grow their own food, how to cook their own food, to fight food insecurities, I may not be the child psychiatrist that I wanted to be, but I am helping impact kids' health in a way.
Ya está ahí.
Oh,
Aquí junta con esta.
oh.
So my hopes with Black Beans PBD is to be able to not only feed the community fresh, but to get the knowledge that's needed out into the community so that the next generation is better with their health outcomes because they know how to grow and cook their own foods. Like I tell everyone, for this moment, you guys are forever a part of my story. So when I have grandkids and I explain this day, you guys are forever part of my history. So I- Tonight is very significant. This meal is very important to me. I am Black, American descendant of enslaved Africans here. A lot of people in my family, specifically the women, had no choice. I was born 1980. I'm the first person in my bloodline that was born free. My parents were born during segregation. So if you put a cultural connectedness to that, I am 1980. I'm the first person in my family born free. So I cooked this food in honor of my great-grandmother, of my grandmother, of a lot of women who had no options but to be a wife, a mother. My grandmother could quilt in crochet. She never had that option because she had to be a mom to 12 children. My grandmother was illiterate. She didn't get to go to school. She had to take care of her siblings. So I have a choice, and if a person has a choice, in honor of your ancestors, it's your duty to follow your dream. So to be in this space with creatives who are literally being who you were meant to be is important to me because a lot of people before us didn't have that option. And to see all these brown faces, a lot of you probably are first generation. You have options your grandparents never had. Run with that. Do whatever makes you happy. Art makes you happy, do art, regardless of what it looks like to anybody else. For you guys to know, a lot of the produce that I will be serving tonight, almost all of it actually, is from the farms who are able to be in existence specifically because Southside Community Land Trust is the trustee of that property. If you pass any of the community gardens in West End and Southside, it's because of Southside Community Land Trust. They give Black people, they give a lot of people from Southeast Asia, from Hispanic and Latino populations, opportunity to grow food that's indigenous to their culture. So when they come here, they don't have to have it imported. They can have food that's culturally connected to them. Now it's given us the right to have our own land, to grow our own food, and to cook it and serve it to our community in a way that's cost effective. None of this would be possible without people that cared enough to invest money so that people like us could own property, can own land, can farm, and can make any of this possible.
Bueno,